I'm going to open pack 10 of 12 of the Champions of Kamigawa little lot that I bought recently. Um, okay, so there's Sakura Tribe Elder, which I've heard is a good card. So it's a 2/1/1. Sacrifice it, search your library for a basic land card. Uh, Put that card into play tap, then shuffle your library. That's pretty good. That is really good. Wicked Akuba is a 2-drop spirit 2/2/2 with a single swamp. You can have a target player dealt damage by Wicked Akuba this turn, loses 1 life. That's pretty good. Indomitable Will is a 2-drop enchant creature, so it's what's called an aura these days. And let me see if my autofocus isn't going crazy whenever I do a white and a black card right next to each other. So in this case, you may play this card anytime. You could play an instant, so it's got haste. Yes. Enchanted creature gets +1/+2. Actually, it's really flash. I always get them confused. It's really flash. Brutal Deceiver is a 3/2/2 spirit. For 1, you can look at the top card of your library. For 2, you can reveal it. If it's a land, this card gets +1/+0 and gains first strike until end of turn, and play it only once each turn. Hisoka's Guard, very pretty artwork. It's a 2/1/1 human wizard. You may choose not to untap this card during your untap step. If you choose, and then if you also play 1 land, 1 plus an island, and tap it, as long as it remains tapped, target creature you control other than this card can't be the target of spells or abilities. So you can use it to give it hexproof. Give another one of your cards hexproof. 2/1/2 Oroki Sustainer. It's a creature. And if you tap it, you can add mana to your mana pool. 2/1/2. That's pretty good. It's a little bit heavier than Alison's Pilgrim, which is in the current standard, but that's pretty good. Battle Mad Ronin. Pretty artwork again. 2/1/1 with Bushido 2. So if it blocks or becomes blocked, it gets +2/+2 until end of turn. And it attacks each turn if able, so it's similar to one of the current enchantments that I keep playing, but I forget its name. Then Psychic Puppetry, 2-drop Arcane with Splice onto Arcane, tap or untap target permanent. That's not bad. And if you splice it, it means that as you play an Arcane spell, you may reveal this card from your hand and play its Splice cost. If you do, add this card's effects to that spell. Joyous Respite is a 4-drop Arcane. You gain 1 life for each land you control. I think I opened this one in a previous pack. Yamabushi's Flame is a 3-drop instant. It deals 3 damage to target creature or player. If a creature dealt damage this way and could be put into a graveyard, exile it instead, remove it from the game. This is just like a current card in Standard. It's almost like a functional equivalent of it. And I also forget its name, but I know it's from Innistrad. Let me see if I don't mess the autofocus too much. It's very jerky. 3-drop Soratami Rain Shaper with flying, 2/1. Not that great, but it's a common. For an additional 3, you can return a land you control to its owner's hand, and target creature you control cannot be the target of spells or abilities. That's a pretty heavy price to give some other creature hexproof, because you lose a land. Losing a land can really set you back. Samurai Enforcers is a samurai uncommon, 6-drop 4/4, but it's got Bushido too. So if you use it for anything to block where it becomes blocked, it does become a 6/6/6, which is pretty nice for an uncommon. Squelch is a 2-drop instant. And you can use it to draw a card, and you can counter target activated ability, but you cannot do it on mana abilities. Then Numai Outcast, which I think came in one of the theme decks that I looked at recently. It's a 4-drop 1/1 Human Samurai with Bushido 2. And it's got a nice ability where if you add another swamp, you pay 5 life and you can regenerate it. Seems a little awkward as a 4-drop 1/1. And then the legendary creature rare, it's Takeno Samurai General, 6/3/3 with Bushido 2. Each other samurai you control gets +1/+1 for each point of Bushido it has. That could be great if you wanted to make a samurai deck.